Welcome students. Our next topic is stereochemistry of steroids. So till now we will study about the steroids, its general structure, its nomenclature, etc. we have studied, and now we have to study about the stereochemistry. So in general, if we are drawing a sterol, if we are considering a sterol, that is for example, it's not cholesterol, it is a cholesterol structure with a hydroxyl group is there. That is known as steroids with the hydroxyl groups are called sterols. So in general we know the numbering starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 completing a heterocycle, that is cyclohexane. Then again moving through 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and coming to 17. And we know 18 and 19 indicates the angular methyl group, and then 20 is here, then 21 as we know the number, 22, 23, 24 comes like this, here it is 23, 24, 25, 26 and 27. This is the numbering in the case of a sterol. So in this type of sterols, since it contains a hydroxyl group also, it is having about 2 raised to 8 is equal to 256 optical isomers are possible in the case of this structure. And if we are considering that is it can also be, if all the chiral centers are considering with the 20th carbon, then we will get that is 2 raised to 9 is equal to 512 will be the number of optical isomers possible for this kind of a structure. So in general, if you are considering a stereochemistry, so we have to consider two things. So in that is why we are always choosing the structure of this steroid, that is the cholesterol like structure, because in the case of almost all steroids, the basic synthetic route is through cholesterol. That's why we are in general, as a reference, we are taking cholesterol like structure for the for the stereochemical models. So here it is a sterol, that is in the third position there is a hydroxyl group, and saturated type of that is saturated cholesterol structure with the hydroxy. It can also be called as hydroxycholesterol, and the number of possible isomerism based on the rule, that is 2 raised to n. Here the 8 chiral centers are there, that's why 2 raised to 8 is equal to 256. And again if you are considering the 20th one, then it will be goes to 2 raised to 9 is equal to 512. Suppose there are two things associated with the stereochemistry. First one is that we have to consider the stereochemistry of this basic nucleus. And also in the second case we have to consider the branch, that is substitution that can be occurring in that is 13th position as well as in the 17th position. So what are the things we have to, that is usually the stereochemistry can be classified into two. One which is associated with the that is the nucleus, the configuration of nucleus, and second one is associated with the substitution that is mainly occurring in the C13 and C17. While we are considering the configuration of the nucleus, we know configuration of nucleus. So first of all we are considering the configuration of the arrangement of atoms of that is configuration of nucleus. So we know what is the nucleus here is, which is a nucleus, that is cyclopentanoperhydrophenandrine is the basic nucleus present in this structure. So what may be the structure? So the structure is, have to write the phenandrine structure, along with that is saturated form, then a cyclopentane. So this is the basic structure, and in this structure, that is cholesterol like that is not cholesterol, it is actually the skeleton of guanine. So C17 carbon, according to the number of hydrocarbon, they can be classified into that is guanine. That means it contains C17 carbon atoms. Okay. So this is a guanine, And well, we are considering the nucleus, it may be, it is the in nomenclature it is guanine. And in this structure, the number of possible isomers, that is 2 raised to 6. There are 6 possible chiral centers are there. Therefore, 2 raised to 6. So our value will be about 64. So there are 64 optical isomers that are possible for the configuration of nucleus, that is cyclopentanoperhydrophenol. Because of the strain, that is strain in the ring system. So because of the strain, what is happening, most of these isomers are not found, or it is not stable. That's about this point. Then we have to study that is the evidence for suggesting the configuration of nucleus. In the case of this nucleus, that is the configuration of nucleus, the number of stereoisomers, that is we already discussed, that is 2 raised to 6 is equal to 64. That is the considering carbon atoms are, that is 5, then 8, 9, 10. That is the chiral centers. That is 10, 13 and 14. So these are the chiral carbons which are selected for that is nuclear configuration of nucleus, the stereochemistry. And also we discussed that most of this is not possible because of the steric effect. Next we have to know, that is the evidence for the stereochemistry of nucleus. So next is the evidence for stereochemistry of nucleus. So that is Windows. Windows is a structure. Windows is the scientist who he prepare 4 isomeric acid. So and then we have to consider the evidence for structural stereochemistry, that is stereochemistry of nucleus. That is Windows, a scientist who proposed the synthesis of that is 4 isomers, and he prepared that they are that is 4 that is lithobilianic acid. Second one is allolithobilianic acid. Third one is the isolithobilianic acid, and the fourth one is that is lithobilianic acid. So Windows, a scientist who proposed that is 4 isomeric acids, that is they are lithobilianic acid, allolithobilianic acid, isolithobilianic acid and alloisolithobilianic acid. So in this we have to consider that when this isomeric acid on heated, so when heated, what is happening is the first and the second, that means is lithobilianic acid and allolithobilianic acid, they gives the same product. These two will give the same product, and the product is lithobilianic acid. So what we studied is that is evidence for structural, that is evidence for stereochemistry of nucleus. In that scientist name is Windows. He proposed the preparation of 4 isomeric acid, that is lithobilianic acid, allolithobilianic acid, isolithobilianic acid and isolithobilianic acid. On this they found that the first and 2, that is lithobilianic acid and allolithobilianic acid, they are giving the same product, that is pyrolithobilianic acid. And on this third is isolithobilianic acid, they will give pyroisolithobilianic acid. And the last one is the fourth one, that is alloisolithobilianic bilyanic acid. The compound is the not heated, it will give pyro, aloe, litho, bilyanic acid. So we will write the structure. So this is the structure of lithobilyanic acid and aloe-lithobilyanic acid. These two on heated, what is the end product is the same. That is, we are getting pyro lithobilyanic acid. So here it is dehydration to form a that is a cyclopentane ring with the keto pentane ring. Cyclopentane ring. That is, this is a structure with the double bond O. And this is a structure. Note this is a bold line. Pyro lithobilyanic acid. So the end product is the same, that is pyro lithobilyanic acid, that is lithobilyanic acid and aloe lithobilyanic acid are heated to get the same products, pyro lithobilyanic acid.